Hey, what's up everybody, Drew here. Today we're taking a look at the new 14-inch Motile performance laptop from Walmart. This laptop packs some impressive specs for the money. I got this laptop for around $309. Occasionally it will go on sale for $299, but right now it's at $399, so just keep an eye as the price goes up and down. Now the build quality is surprisingly pretty good on this laptop, especially at this price point. The top section feels like aluminum, but at the same time feels kind of like plastic. I can't really tell. It's kind of like an in-between material. The base is aluminum for sure, and now let's take a look at the bottom. The bottom cover is also made out of aluminum and it's pretty sturdy and light, coming in at 2.55 pounds. There's also 6 screws in order to gain access to internal components, and we'll take a look at them next. Alright guys, so here goes your 46.74 watt hour battery pack, which is decent for this size. For Wi-Fi performance, you got an Intel 3168. I would recommend upgrading this to a 2x2 card for better performance. Here goes your 256GB SSD drive, which has decent performance. You also got a second M.2 slot for more storage. Here goes your 8GB stick of single channel RAM. Upgrade this to a dual channel RAM and you'll have a much better performing laptop. And last but not least, your single fan. I was very satisfied with the sound levels of this fan during casual usage. I could hardly hear it. Now here are some benchmarks for the 256GB solid state drive made by BuyWin, which I never even heard of. The model number is N2202. The speeds are okay, but for the ultimate performance, upgrade to an NVMe SSD ASAP. Another area this laptop was blown away was the display quality. I mean, it's not very impressive, but it's very good at this price point, like I said. This laptop features a 14-inch IPS panel. The monitor is made by Chime, model number CMN14D4. It is an IPS panel, like I said, and it has very good viewing angles. The color accuracy is okay. If you need something with very accurate colors, I'll be looking elsewhere. But at this price point, like I said, you can't really complain too much. This is a very good panel overall, with about 67% sRGB, and the brightness levels are about 225 nits, which is fair, but it can be bad when you go outside, so take that into account. Let's take a look at the ports here on the left side of the laptop. You got your security lock slot, RJ45 Ethernet, USB 2, USB 3, and your headset microphone jack combo. There's nothing on the back besides the vents. And now let's take a look at the right side. You got USB Type-C, another USB 3, full-size HDMI, and your AC charging port. And the last thing on the front here is your micro SD card slot. This HDMI port can push out to a 4K TV running at 3840 by 2160 at 30 Hz without a problem. I was very impressed coming in from a small compact laptop like this. Now the most impressive thing about this laptop is new AMD Ryzen 5 3500U. This is very comparable to the 8th Gen Intel Core i5-8250U. The Ryzen 5 3500U is a quad-core chip, 2 threads per core. It has a CPU clock speed around 2.1 to 3.7 GHz. It also supports DDR4 at 2400 MHz, and you also get the very comparable AMD Radeon Vega 8. This integrated card is much more capable than its Intel counterpart, which is found on the Intel Core i5-8250U. This card can actually play some many of today's low-end games with ease. I am very impressed. We'll find out some gaming performance shortly. Alright guys, so next up is Fortnite running at 1600 by 900 on low settings, and as you can tell the game is running quite smoothly. I'm not having any kind of frame hiccups or any kind of delay. I'm getting an average around 45 to 60 frames per second, which is very impressive for an integrated graphics card like the AMD Ryzen. And our last test is Rocket League running at 1280 by 720 on low settings, and I was getting an average around 35 to 45 frames per second, which is still quite playable. Overall, I've been highly impressed with the AMD Radeon Vega 8. This integrated AMD GPU is very capable. It can handle today's hits like CSGO, League of Legends, Overwatch, and Quake Champions with ease on low to medium settings. Overall, the AMD Ryzen 5 combo and the AMD Vega 8 GPU is a better combination for schoolwork and light duty gaming. And at a price tag of $309, this combo just can't be beat. You also get Windows Hello to make logging in seamlessly. You rarely find that kind of feature on budget laptops like this one. This laptop has a pretty good keyboard layout overall, and the tactile feedback from these keys offer pretty good confidence. I would estimate the key travel is around 1.5 millimeters, and it's also backlit, which is pretty absent on budget laptops like this model. Now I've heard complaints about the silver model being hard to read on the backlit keyboard, therefore I chose the black model, which is white on black, which is much easier on the eyes. Here's a quick webcam test on the 720p webcam on the 14-inch Motile laptop. I was having audio problems, so here's a quick sample. There are 2 bottom-facing speakers on the front, and the sound quality is adequate, and the sound levels are pretty well balanced. Even at 100%, I didn't hear too much distortion. And to top it off, it's also using a Windows Precision trackpad, which offers very smooth precision. 2-finger scrolling, tracking, everything is right on point. You also have this 2-tap right here to turn off the trackpad. Battery performance from the 47.74 watt hour battery pack is good. I was getting around 4 to 5 hours with medium screen brightness and casual usage. You can only charge from the included AC adapter instead of having the choice of charging from USB-C. Alright guys, so for $309 you get a lot of bang for your buck. In the new 14-inch Motile laptop available exclusively from Walmart, this laptop packs impressive specs for the money. You're getting a highly capable AMD Ryzen 5 3500U with a pretty darn good integrated GPU that can play some of today's top games like Fortnite. The downsides are the 8GB of single channel RAM and 256GB regular no-name SSD. The other thing to keep in mind is the 90-day warranty on labor and 1 year on parts. So some people are getting that confused with 1 year on labor and parts. So after 3 months of ownership and something breaks down, you're kind of on your own with paying the labor fees. If I had to nitpick some more, I would say the screen brightness is kind of on the lower end, but I can't really complain too much at this price point. I also really love the 14-inch anti-glare display instead of the traditional glossy displays you always see. Besides that, this is one incredible laptop for schoolwork and light-duty gaming. Once you upgrade the NVMe SSD and dual-channel RAM, this laptop is going to perform much better. However, for most people, the stock configuration is fine at this price point. Guys, be sure to check the pricing as it changes quite often, from $299 to $309 to the price point right now, which is $399. Even at $399, this is still a great buy, but at $309, you got an excellent buy. Alright guys, this about wraps my review on the Motile M-142 laptop available from Walmart. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to hit the thumbs up as it really helps out the YouTube algorithm and it really helps out the channel. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And again, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.